After decades of relentless battles against the forces of evil, Matt-Trakker, the fearless leader of Mask, stood atop Boulder Hill, overlooking the desert landscape. As Matt breathed in the crisp evening air, he couldn't shake the feeling that the time had come for a new chapter in his life. Years of tireless dedication to the cause had taken their toll, and he knew that he could no longer carry the weight of command alone. Descending the hill, Matt made his way to the heart of the base, where his son, Scott, awaited him in the command center. Scott had grown into a capable leader in his own right, his courage and ingenuity earning him the respect of his fellow agents. "Scott," Matt said, his voice tinged with a mixture of pride and solemnity as he approached his son. "There's something I need to discuss with you." Scott looked up from the holographic displays that filled the room, sensing the gravity of his father's words. "What is it, Dad?" he asked, concern etched on his face. Taking a seat beside his son, Matt clasped Scott's shoulder with a reassuring grip. "It's time for me to step down as leader of Mask," he said, his voice steady despite the emotions swirling within him. Scott's eyes widened in surprise, a mix of disbelief and understanding flickering across his features. "But Dad, you've been the heart and soul of this organization for as long as I can remember," he protested, struggling to come to terms with the idea of leading without his father by his side. Matt smiled warmly at his son, a sense of pride swelling within him as he beheld the man Scott had become. "And now it's time for you to take up that mantle, Scott," he said, his voice filled with conviction. "You have the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to lead Mask into a new era." Scott met his father's gaze, a sense of determination shining in his eyes as he absorbed the weight of the responsibility that lay before him. "I won't let you down, Dad," he vowed, his voice ringing with sincerity. With a sense of finality, Matt stood and extended his hand to Scott, a silent passing of the torch from one generation to the next. As father and son clasped hands, a bond stronger than steel forged between them, binding them together in their shared mission to protect the world from the forces of darkness. As Matt-Trakker stepped aside to embrace a well-deserved retirement, he knew that the legacy of Mask would live on in the capable hands of his son, ensuring that justice would always prevail in a world in need of heroes. Spectrum's got such supervision.